Hey guys, it's Micah. Today I'm just going to do a quick little video about makeup brands, what I like to use and recommend. This has been something people have been asking me for a long time to make. I was going to put it in like what I use for cosplay or where I get my cosplay stuff, whatever that video was called. I just figured it could warrant its own video just because, you know, it's kind of a broad topic and that video was already getting fairly long, so I decided to make a slightly shorter video for you guys. If you like my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave me some comments and a like on this video. And always feel free to request absolutely anything that you would like that is related to cosplay, conventions, and makeup and all sorts of things like that. You can also follow me on all my social media. My handles for Instagram and Twitter are @Velesti_, which will be linked down below. And my TikTok is @Folkvangr. Again, will be in the description below for spelling. So one of the first things I want to talk about is kind of skincare. It's not necessarily makeup, but it's important for makeup. I've been asked to do a skincare routine and kind of embarrassed to say I really don't do anything. I mean, I really do not do anything. My skin upon like, if you got real close, my pores are nasty, my skin is very blemished in a lot of areas. It's just not as bad as it could be. I genuinely just wash my face every day. I use the Biore charcoal face wash. I don't know what it's called, but it's the black charcoal face wash. Like deep cleansing or pore cleansing. I don't have it with me. I don't want to go get it. I'm sorry. Or I use this like clean and clear lemon burst thing if I'm too lazy to go grab the other face wash. But I pretty much only use those. And then the only other thing I use on my skin on like a routine is a moisturizer from Murad. It is the skin perfecting lotion. It is very expensive. It's like $40 a bottle. It is like the only real expensive product that I use. But it's like one of the few things that doesn't irritate my skin and actually genuinely helps clear up my skin when it starts breaking out. I usually almost always break out after cons, but ever since I started using that and consistently using it while I'm at a convention, my skin is pretty good. Like, my skin right now is like really nice, and I just got back from KatsuCon, where I was not only cosplaying and changing my makeup a bunch, I was stressed like to nobody's business and was not drinking water like I should have. Drink water, kids, please. Other than that, I seriously don't do anything with my face. I just make sure I wash my face every day, and then I just make sure I slap on my moisturizer right after. And I know when I don't, especially in winter, because I live in the Midwest and it's dry and my skin feels like it's cracking if I don't remember my moisturizer. Next, we can actually get into proper makeup brands. So I will be going through the main couple makeup brands that I use and some like other ones that I might recommend. I don't use a lot of different things. I don't use a lot of like high-end makeup or anything like that because I'm cheap. I'm cheap, and there are some really good like drugstore brands that make some really great stuff. Honest to God, some of my drugstore eyeshadows work way better than any of like my high-end stuff. Though I will talk about a couple different things that I use. So the main brand that I use, and everyone knows I use it because I literally will not shut up about this brand, is ColourPop Cosmetics. I'm literally wearing a like nearly full face of ColourPop right now. ColourPop is really cheap for one. Most of their eyeshadow palettes are around 12 bucks, and they're good. Like, they are pigmented. My absolute two favorites are the Going Coconuts palette. It's the one I use every day. It's just a nice neutral palette, like super neutral, but you can use it for like slightly more glam, but you can also then just use it for like natural everyday looks. It's beautiful and wonderful. And then my favorite palette is the Orange You Glad palette. It's just straight up like vivid bright oranges. Oranges is like my favorite to use in makeup, and it's absolutely stunning. Their whole like monochromatic collection is amazing. I'm trying to get my hands on all of them. There's a couple that I don't own yet, and every time I try to go buy them, they're always sold out. But they're really wonderful. I've bought a couple more to fill out my collection. They do have some other really good palettes. The Yes Please palette is like one of my other favorites. I was using that as my everyday palette until I got the Going Coconut one, because the Going Coconut one is a little bit more of a cool tone brown, and I prefer that in makeup. as opposed to the warmer tones. Their lipsticks are also some of my favorite. I wear their black lips, like their black liquid lipstick, like every day to work. It's so nice. It stays on really well. Like, it doesn't like get all weird and whatnot. It does transfer a little bit, but like it might be on your hand, but your lips will still look fine. So super glad for that. Their So Juicy lip gloss is literally my favorite. I own a couple tubes of it. It smells and tastes like mint chocolate chip, and it's just a really nice, like a thicker lip gloss. I really enjoy it. I do have a bunch of their other ultra glossy lips. Sorry, can't speak. I really like those. The smell bothers me a little bit though. It does smell like sugary cake. But if you like that, oh, they're so good. Their eyeshadows, like I said, are my favorite. I use a bunch of their Super Shock shadows actually as highlighters. They have this like white one from the Black and White collection called Tassel that like is a beautiful like white like highlight. Their blushes are so good. They have a lot of like brick toned blushes, which is my favorite color of blush to wear. They also have really good pinks and like reds and oranges, and I seriously, I love ColourPop so much. They've been doing some really cool stuff, and they've been releasing really cool products. I really do recommend everyone try them out. It's super duper affordable. The quality is like, I have used high-end stuff that doesn't like work near as well as ColourPop does. Hi baby. Sorry, this is my puppy. She's a little bit of a pain. Oh, okay. If you guys do decide to use ColourPop, you can actually use the code 5MICA for about $5 off your order of $20 or more. I get nothing from it. It's just something for you guys. Like I said, even though I do get sent makeup from them, I genuinely love their makeup more than absolutely anything. It's my favorite makeup brand by far. They're wonderful people. They're super great. So another brand that I've been using for a really long time and love to recommend is NYX Cosmetics. I first heard about NYX Cosmetics when I watched Glam & Gore and Made You Look use some of their products, and I was like, whoa, that shit, like, that's some good stuff, man. And I've been using their stuff ever since. Their eyeliners are like my favorite. I use their liquid vinyl and just like the liquid matte all the time. The vinyl stays on like nobody's business. It does have a bit of a sheen to it, which is why I don't like using it near as much as the matte. But I am wearing the vinyl right now. It stays on really well. It's still really cool. I really like their eyeliners a lot. I also use their brow pomades a lot. I'm not wearing it right now, but their brow pomades are really nice and come in a nice variety of colors. I like using their blonde one as a base for different things. I use a lot of different lipsticks from them as well. I use some of their contour trios. I like their cool toned contour. I used to use their foundation, like their BB cream, a lot because I used to wear just BB cream instead of foundation every day when I was in high school, and I really liked their BB cream a lot. I do use their mascara and stuff like that. They have a lot of just really cool products. I actually haven't kept up with them too much lately, but I really do heavily recommend checking them out. They're another drugstore brand. They're now in Walmart and have been for at least like a year or two now, which is super great. And like I said, super affordable, super great. I've been using them for years, and it's one of my favorite makeup brands as well. Another brand then that I probably use the most is e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I think everybody has used e.l.f. and has heard of e.l.f., but if you haven't, e.l.f. is a super cheap drugstore brand. Like, a lot of their stuff is only like a couple bucks. Like, some of their stuff is only like $2–3. They have a huge array of stuff. You can find them in like Walmart, Walgreens, Target, all those drugstores. And then you can buy their stuff online too, and you can get a lot of stuff. They sell really nice makeup brushes. One of my favorite blushes used to be from them. I actually use their brow pomade the most. It's the one I'm wearing now. It's the one that, if you see me putting on brows in a video, it's going to be e.l.f. brow pomade. It's their gel, like their brow and liner cream or whatever. Just because it goes on really easy. It does smudge, but I'm pretty conscious about not touching my brows. They have just a lot of really good stuff. It's super cheap, super affordable, and I really do recommend it for any beginner cosplayer because they sell absolutely everything you could possibly need. They have lashes, brushes, primers, setting sprays, the lipsticks, eyeshadows, like everything that you could possibly need to do a full face of makeup, including foundation and stuff like that, they do sell. So if you're a beginner cosplayer and you're looking for somewhere to start, I always recommend that. You can also try Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is also another really cheap brand. I don't use much of their makeup anymore, but I do use their Photo Focus foundation mixed with ColourPop's No Filter foundation. Both on their own are great. Just for like different coloring purposes, I use both of them mixed together, and they tend to help lay better when mixed together as opposed to on their own. But their Photo Focus foundation is only like $5. It's super duper cheap, and it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. For a $5 foundation, I used expensive foundations that don't look anywhere near as nice, and I used to go through foundation like nobody's business. So it's super nice to have, but I really do like Wet n Wild. They have a bunch of other really good cheap products. Their highlighters are super nice. I used to use their blushes too. A couple other makeup brands that I've used or still use that I don't know kind of anything really about them right now is I've used Physicians Formula. I just tend to use their pencil liners a lot. I do like those a lot. I do have a Tarte Pro palette. I've never really used anything else from Tarte other than their eyeshadows. They are pretty nice. The Tarte Pro palette is pretty expensive. I did get it as a gift. I did not spend money on it. I think it's like $50 something though normally, which is like crazy to me. I used to have like the Tarte like Pro to Go like minis. Then I was gifted the full one. And that one's pretty nice if you like Tarte. I don't know anything about Tarte otherwise. I know that a bunch of other people like their like concealers and stuff like that, but I don't know a lot about them. But I do like the Tarte Pro to Go. I also have a Beauty Bakery eyeshadow palette. I have their the pudding palette. I don't entirely know what it's called. It was gifted to me as well, and it's so nice. Oh my god, I wish I could tell you the price, but like it's got a lot of just like nice neutral colors, but the pan sizes are like massive. And like it's nice and pigmented. It's so cute. I love Beauty Bakery's packaging. Like their whole like theme is super cute, and I really like supporting that brand, so I was super excited when I got it. I have used some of their other stuff before, and it is also really good. Black Moon Cosmetics has some of the best liquid lipsticks I think I've ever used. I prefer ColourPop's a little bit more just because I feel like they don't dry my lips out as much. But oh my god, Black Moon Cosmetics has like, if you're looking for like dark vampy colors and some like really weird like dark vampy colors, like do you want a really dark like onyx color or like a weird charcoal gray or like a weird dark blue gray or dark green or something like that, like please hit them up. Please hit them up. Their packaging is so cool. I really like dark alt vibes. Like that's my aesthetic on an everyday basis. And so like if you want them gothy lips, like please hit them up. They have really cool lip toppers. I've been dying to try some of their highlighters out as well. They do have a couple other products, but like their lipsticks are what they're known for. I own a ton of them. They have like this really cool like cool toned brown gray color that I like adore wearing, or they have this really cool like harvesty pumpkin orange that I wear a lot. It's really worth checking them out if you're looking for those kinds of lipsticks, or if you just need a strange color of lipstick. But I adore Black Moon Cosmetics. I will just talk about eyelashes, I guess, really quick. So I'm not really picky on eyelashes. I literally used to just order those like bulk eyelashes from eBay, like the cheap ones. I stopped getting those solely because the bands were always too thick and they wouldn't like, my eyes are very curved going outward, so like I could never get the bands to sit quite right. These ones are ColourPop. These ones are actual ColourPop lashes. I own a couple pairs from them that they sent me that are really nice. They're a lot more subtle. but I do really like wearing them. These are probably like the most dramatic ones that they sent me, and I really do like them though. They're really comfy. They come in a really cool little magnetic box. But if you really want some nice dramatic lashes, Lash Pop has some really cool lashes. I own a couple of them. Send Nudes is like, they're like me and my friend's favorite style of lashes, but they have a whole bunch of other ones. They come in really cute packaging of like, it looks like a little lollipop. That's really cool. I also really like Flutter lashes. I own a couple pairs from them. My favorite pair is like trashed and I can't remember the style, and I haven't been able to find it again from Flutter Lash at all. Because I absolutely destroyed them. I wore them so much and cleaned them, and then they just eventually fell apart. But I do own a couple of other pairs from Flutter Lashes as well. They're about 10 bucks a pair, 7, 10, like, I mean, I'm willing to I've gotten to a point where I'm willing to spend money on good lashes as long, because I'm gonna take care of them. I'm gonna wear them multiple times. Knowing that I spent money on them, I'm willing to like make sure I take them off at night and put them back, because with my old ones, the cheap ones, I usually just rip them off and throw them somewhere because I didn't care, because like I was just gonna put on another pair anyway. I was just probably gonna, I had so many. I had like 40 for like $2. Like, the last thing I just want to talk about is makeup removal. I have gotten a lot of comments that have yelled at me about using makeup wipes, about how rough it is on your skin, and yes, it is rough on your skin, and I know, but I'm here for a good time, and a quick time, not a long time. I don't typically use makeup wipes to remove all my makeup. I do try and get like that top layer off with makeup wipes, or if like some of my liner won't come off after I've washed my face, I do like try and just get the last bit off with a makeup wipe, because sometimes it just doesn't come off and I don't like getting oils in my eyes. Otherwise, I use Fourth Ray Beauty's AM to PM Gel Cleanser. It is a sister brand with ColourPop. Wonderful. They do also have an oil cleanser. They have a couple different kinds of cleansers. I just grabbed the AM to the PM gel cleanser because that was the one that was sent to me and I really, really liked it. It's really nice. It doesn't have like a scent or anything like that, and it really does help break down the makeup. I found the gel cleanser worked a lot better than the oil cleanser. And what's nice though is that you can also use them to wash your makeup brushes or wash your beauty blender. I use the oil samples for that. And I just wash my face with that, and then I wash my face with like regular face wash after that. And then again, moisturize once more. Make sure everything is good. I hope that was helpful for you. I do have all the brands that I mentioned in this video linked down below in the description. I also linked what products that I use from them specifically, like the most, like foundations and whatnot. So if you're interested in knowing like specifically more what products I use, in any of my makeup videos, do know that I do link exactly what products I was using in the description below. So if you're ever curious when I'm putting on like foundation, you go, oh, what foundation is he using? It'll be in the description so you can see it yourself. But I do have it linked also in this video as well. I don't use a lot of makeup products. I don't like spending money. I'm afraid of spending money and trying new products. But there's all sorts of different things, but this is just what I personally really like to use. For beginners, like I said, I always recommend e.l.f. Wet n Wild, and then if you really want nice good pigments, NYX and ColourPop got your back, and they're always gonna have your back. So with that, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I hope all of you are having a really good time practicing with makeup and getting better. Feel free to ever send me some of your new makeup looks if you're really excited about how you've improved. If you've ever used any of my tutorials, hit me up. Send me what you've done. I'd love to see it. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.